While different sources now indicate that Finland has hit the highest level of unemployment, the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment in Finland has admitted that more than half of the jobs are not published by the companies. Yeah, so this is according to an article that has been published by ULE, and this article was published yesterday. It has some information which I do believe that is important for you to understand, though most of these things I have been discussing them from the moment I started my presence on social media. Yeah, so I will only be topping up what I already discussed over a few years. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and I will read you this article. After that, I will make a brief discussion. So the article reads as follows. Flood of applicants pushes employers to stop advertising vacancies. Finland's high unemployment is driving hundreds of applicants to limited job postings. Finland's high unemployment rate is driving hundreds of applicants to limited job postings. Unwilling to deal with the flood of applications, the situation is pushing some employers to stop openly advertising their vacancies. These days, a single post for a vacancy can easily draw hundreds of applications. Radiantam, a Tampere-based engineering firm, said it received 300 applications when it opened 2 positions for technical specialists. Reviewing the applications and responding to candidates can take up to a week, according to CEO Jukka Sjöstedt. I don't know how to read this Swedish name. Prospect of wading through hundreds of applications has led to some, to stop openly advertising jobs. According to the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment, employers now advertise less than half of all job openings publicly, and a survey by the YTK Unemployment Fund earlier this year found out that 68% of respondents had secured their most recent jobs through a hidden vacancy. That is a position not publicly advertised or posted on a job board. The number of open jobs has fallen by nearly 40% in the second quarter compared to a year earlier. According to Statistics Finland, meanwhile, Finland now has the second highest unemployment rate in Europe, surpassed only by Spain, according to fresh Eurostat data. Municipalities hunt for hidden jobs, facing penalties for residents' prolonged unemployment. Municipal employment agencies are now taking matters into their own hands to uncover hidden jobs that quietly filled through word of mouth. This year, municipalities' share of unemployment benefit payout has already increased by more than 100 million euros. In Tampere, the city's employment agency is calling up companies directly. Tampere's recruitment services told UE that it had contacted around 2,000 employers and visited 1,000 companies in person. So Tampere is taking action. Cheers to you, Tampere. In this way, we have uncovered many hidden job opportunities and, in some visits, even helped create them. This is fantastic. I'm going to read that one once again. In this way, we have uncovered many hidden job opportunities and, in some visits, even helped create them, said Sami Hekila, head of city's recruitment services. According to Statistics Finland labor force survey, there were 269,000 unemployed people last month, an increase of 40,000 compared to last July. Unemployment rose across all age groups, with youth unemployment proving particularly stuck. Among job seekers under 25, there were 41,900 unemployed, 5,300 more than in July last year. The number of unemployed young people aged between 15 to 24 remained high in July. This was already reflected in limited number of summer jobs available to them in June. The situation for recent graduates is also poor, said Berti Taskinen, chief actuary at Statistics Finland. Yes, I think that is all I had to report to you today, but I have some few insights to share with me. First of all, I personally believe that at last the employers have some excuse or some boldness to admit openly that they are not publishing the jobs. They are not publishing all of the jobs as much as they are required to. Yeah, but using this season of high unemployment as an excuse, I would say that is an excuse. Yeah, because this has been practiced for ages in Finland. Except that now we're in the moment where we have a lot of unemployed people. The situation has become extreme. So it is easier for them to say, you see, now we receive a lot of applications, that's why we're not publishing. But it has been the way it has been going. And not just in Finland, it has been going all over the world. Except that I somehow want to believe it has been more strict in Finland. As I've said in other videos, Finland operates more based on trust. People or some business owners or some business operators would rather wait for the right person than giving you a job if they have no idea about you. If they don't know you in that personal level, they might not give you any position or any opportunity, even though they might be in need of somebody with your skills. That is as far as I understand. And some reports have been put even before the new government took over. I read articles from University of Turku, from University of Tampere. The report said so, that over 70%, actually they said even over 80% of jobs are not publicly advertised. Oh, they are not truly public. They might be published there, but they are not truly public. If you send an application, nobody would deal with it because somebody had already got that job from the previous week. That is the situation. Yeah, but now, at least I'm glad they are now admitting openly that more than half of the jobs are not advertised publicly. They are just being given by the word of mouth, and that has been the situation. And that is why I've been insisting that if you are an international living in Finland, this makes it even harder for you to get an opportunity because you are new here. You don't have the networks of people who will come and trust you enough just to hand you over the opportunity to work with them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why it is critically important for you to find a particular community. Join them, show them your character, show them your skills and potentials. Maybe not for them to give you a job, but at least to vouch for you when they see an opportunity. Yeah, so this is one of the things that I've been saying repeatedly over many videos. Yeah, but now we see some of the things are being revealed out. Yeah, are being revealed out. So even now we see the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment admitting openly that, okay, now we know more than half of the jobs are not publicly advertised. We see this thing is real. Yeah, this thing is real. But cheers out to Tampere for taking action, and I think this is what we need. Yeah, this is what we need from the employment houses or employment offices. Take up some action. Speak to the companies because as an entrepreneur, they are very sensitive to the profitability of the business. They don't want to risk it out. For me, I clearly understand this, and I don't blame nobody. Yeah, but there should be some way of bridging up because I would tell you, over 90% of internationals in Finland are highly skilled, they have a lot of potential, and they could do a great deal if you give them a chance. I can tell you for sure about this one. Yeah, so we just need some sort of a bridge, and I'm just glad that I'm one of those persons who are taking up action to share information, approach different offices discussing about this matter, and I believe at some point I'm kind of helpful. By the way, today I have a new setup, and many thanks to Harry Peter, my brother from University of Eastern Finland. He helped me to access this room, and I thought, let me try a new arrangement today. Please, if you're watching this session and you like my environment or you don't like it, please comment on the comment section below. How do you feel about this new arrangement? Should I adapt the new arrangement or should I keep the old model? Please share with me in the comment section. See you. Bye-bye.